Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. And as you saw in the title of this video, we've got about $2,000 worth of gear to raffle off. And the great thing is all the money that we collect through the raffle is going to benefit the family of Marshall Hoots from Going Gear, who recently passed away. So I'm sure many of you have already heard, but Marshall from Going Gear recently passed away, and he's left behind his wife and 2 young children. I knew Marshall from various industry shows like Blade Show and SHOT Show. Very entrepreneurial guy, very creative thinker, and overall just a really nice guy. So a loss for all of us who knew him, but obviously a huge loss for his family. I was thinking about, what are ways we could help the family out in this tough time. And so I reached out to Going Gear, and they reached out to the family to share my idea about this raffle. I wanted to make sure we had their approval before we moved forward. They gave the approval, and so here's what we've done. We've gone to a bunch of companies that I've worked with and that Marshall and Going Gear had worked with, and they donated a bunch of products. And so we're gonna raffle off those products. You're gonna have a chance to win the products. And the way it's gonna work is this. In the description section of this video, there's a link to the GoFundMe campaign for Marshall's family. If you go over to the GoFundMe campaign, every increment of $10 that you give is an entry. So $10 is 1 entry, $20 is 2 entries, $100 is 10 entries, etc. You can give as much as you want. Once you make your donation at the GoFundMe page, then take a screenshot and send it to me at everydaytacticalvids@gmail.com. Again, everydaytacticalvids@gmail.com. We're going to run this raffle for 2 weeks from the launch of this video. 2 weeks out from there, we'll close it down, and then I will put all the entries into a random number generator, and then we'll pick the winners, and I'll make a video to announce who all of the winners are. If you have any questions about the raffle, feel free to email me. Again, everydaytacticalvids@gmail.com. What I've done is I've reached out to these companies. Some of them, they actually sent the products. A lot of them, they just kept hold of the products, because rather than send them to me and then have me send them out to you, if you're picked as a winner, I'll just contact you, and then I'll have you connect with the company, and they can send the product directly to you. Now that said, I do have some things here. I also had an anonymous donor who gave a bunch of gear that we can use, brand new gear that we could use in this raffle. So let me start out and talk about the gear that I have here in my studio, and then I'll give you the list of other gear, and we can roll in some photos so you can see, the full array of gear that's going to be raffled off. So from our anonymous donor, we have a Kershaw Blur. We have a knife from Kizlar Supreme. We've got a Boker Rescue Knife. We've got a Utica Cutlery SK4. This is one of their new survival knives. And then last, we have this down here, which is the Anchor L130 flashlight. So those are all from this anonymous donor who wanted to help out. Now, from SOG, we have a Sync 2 that's being donated. We also have one of their Q3 batons. From Tops, they've decided to donate one of their new 154 cm Brothers of Bushcraft Fieldcraft knives. You're going to have the opportunity, if you win this, to pick what color you want your handles in. So get a little opportunity to customize it there. This is my version of this, but Essie is going to be giving us or giving the winner, I should say, a brand new PR4, one of their brand new knives for this year. And then as far as the items I have here in the studio, the final one is this, which is a Maxpedition Wolf Spur in gray. So those are all the items I have here in the studio. Now let me give you the rundown of the other items that the companies are holding on to, and they'll send to you if you're the winner. So I've got my list here on the computer. From Klecker Knives, we have 2 of the Abiqua knives, and I'll roll in some photos here so you can actually see what those look like. So from Klecker, 2 of the Abiqua knives. From CRKT, we're getting one of the Homefront knives. And they didn't say this to me when we talked, but I'm pretty sure you can pick which one you want of the different Homefront knives that they're making available. 2 prizes from Olight. We have one of their S1A flashlights, the small ones in copper, and then also an XR7, which is the Marauder. That's one of the big hefty flashlights. So again, from Olight, the S1A and the XR7 Marauder. Now I reached out to Blade HQ, and they agreed to send some prizes along to winners as well. And I just thought that was really cool. They're a competitor, but still, they just saw the loss of Marshall and thought, what can they do to help and benefit the family? So listen to what they are going to be donating. They have one of the Browse Bionic Flippers that they'll be donating. So that's one of those. They'll be donating 3 of the Schrade Drop Point Liner Lock knives. So 3 of those. They'll be donating a Lion Steel SR2 Ti, so Lion Steel SR2 Ti. They'll be donating 2 of the Talon Damascus Pucos, 2 of those, which is really cool again. 2 of the Spyderco Polestars, and 2 of the Spyderco Panchenko dog tags. So we've got around $2,000 worth of prizes that are being donated. Again, the way you do it is, number 1, click the Show More tab, go down to that description section, click on the GoFundMe page, go over there and make a donation. Again, $10 is considered 1 entry, $20, 2 entries, etc. As many as you want to do. Once you have made your donation, take a screenshot and email it to me, everydaytacticalvids@gmail.com. And from the time of this video, when it's launched on YouTube, we're going to let this run for 2 weeks, and then we will be choosing the winners for these various prizes. After those 2 weeks are up, I'll put a video together and we will announce via video on my YouTube channel the winners of all the different prizes. And then again, we'll connect you to the companies, or I'll be sending the prizes out directly to you. Guys, this is an awesome way to help support a family who's going through a really tough time. And if you've been part of the outdoor bushcraft survival tactical gear community, you know it could just be an awesome group of people who really help each other out when times are tough. And so this is an opportunity for us to do that. I want to say thank you to all you guys who have already given to the GoFundMe campaign, and I want to ask you again to consider donating again so you can benefit the family, and also you'll be entered in to maybe win some of these prizes. Thanks for watching this video. In 2 weeks, we'll be announcing the winners. God bless you guys. Take care.